Good morning from a beautiful travel day here in the foothills of the Smokies, East Tennessee area. We have low-lying fog today. The mountains just kind of stick out from over the fog, and it's a beautiful day. I was not planning on being in the van or driving first thing this morning, but due to my husband's work, there is a local event happening, and 1/4 of the 1/4 of the workforce was given approved leave. So we have no idea how today's going to go, but we have a specific deadline that we have to arrive at where we're staying tonight. So on the off chance that he's not going to be off on time for us to get there, we may have to drive to there and then come back and get him and then drive back there because he has to have the van because he doesn't have a vehicle to get back to church on Sunday. And he kind of needs his own vehicle to get there. Nobody from our church lives close to us. We actually live pretty far from the church that we're currently serving at. So he has to have the van. And I already have driving arrangements made for us to get to and from church, and twice for the ladies' conference and for the for church on Sunday. And then we'll meet back up for doing the assisted living ministry on Sunday. But yeah, so I wasn't planning on driving. And honestly, like, this is the stressful part about, like, when you plan weekend trips and you have to plan it around when one of you still has to work that day. Because then it's all leaning on, do they get off work on time? Is everything going to go as planned? And so far, I'm not 100% sure it's going to go. So we have two plans. We have two plans that we have set in motion that both required me to take the van this morning. But also, like, in a way that it kind of, well, my hand slid. In a way, it kind of helps because the suitcases will already be loaded whenever Matt's off. No matter what happens, the suitcases will already be loaded. And our own dog that Matt's staying here with will be taken care of for as long as possible before we head out. And we do have fun things to look forward to this weekend. It's still a lot of moving parts, but we're really looking forward to it. So I'm going to go in, read Bible, and keep laundry going until I hear word around noon of which one of the two plans are we going to set into motion for the rest of the day. So I'm trying to let the girls sleep as long as possible, and I'm not using the microphone this weekend, so it might sound a little different than you're used to for this camera. But I'm trying to let them sleep as long as possible because it's going to be a really long day. But due to having a migraine yesterday, like most of the day, I did not get to finish packing. I didn't get to finish a lot of things that I wanted to work on. So now, while they're sleeping in, I'm going to go rotate laundry, and I'm going to strip my bed down, completely make it, fold a basket of laundry, and finish packing my suitcase before we head out. Making some room on the bed. My pillow pet is officially the first thing packed in the van. They really are for everyone. I take mine on every trip for that extra bit of comfort, especially when I'm traveling without Matt. It's like bringing a little piece of home along for the ride. If you want to grab one for your next trip, you can use our code THAdventure25 for 10% off. And thank you to Pillow Pets for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to cleaning before we head out on our next adventure. So now that all of the, because this suitcase holds like all of the travel supplies in them, as you just saw me unpack all of that, but now that all of that is emptied out, now I can focus on itinerary packing, which I love itinerary packing because it gives me a very concise list of everything that I need. But itinerary packing also, you pack in reverse order, so that what you need for the first part of your itinerary is at the top and what you need for the last part of your stay is at the bottom. So I am going to pack the spare change of clothes in the bottom first, then the which may possibly also end up being my assisted living ministry outfit that I wear. Then it's going to be my Sunday clothes. Then it's going to be my leisure clothes for Saturday after the women's conference. Then it'll be the nice clothes for the women's conference. And due to circumstances, my clothes for tonight for Sarah's birthday dinner and shopping experience is going to go on top. And then I may pack, and pajamas are going to go under the Friday clothes. And then I may pack like one more change of casual clothes just in case, because I would rather do that than risk not getting to do laundry while I'm there, which is a good thing about vacation homes, you can do laundry. But I'm going to just pack all that in reverse order right now. One breakfast with prune juice later. All the bedding is back on the bed behind me right here. All done, made. Oh, I forgot a pillow. I forgot to throw a pillow. I'll get that really quick. But breakfast done, or at least I did. I think the kids are just kind of snacking, or teens. They're not kids anymore, they're teens. Are snacking. Laundry is still going. Have an hour and a half till I hear from Matt. Need to move to the office to finish packing this bag right here with these supplies. Now the one that I'm worried about is that's still charging, so it's not fully charged. This one is ready. I'm pretty sure it already has the memory card back in it. Yes, I know you can do like plugging and Bluetooth and blah blah blah. I find it easier to just use adapters, and it doesn't want to come open. Right here, pull. Yeah, see? Battery, memory card. Don't use anything less than 128 gigs anymore because when you have to change a battery mid-princess meet and greet at Akershus and Epcot, and that's probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience that we'll get to do that, yeah, you kind of get stressed out over memory card usage. So, been doing that more often. Another hack for us with traveling, the GoPro just fell, but it's okay. It fell onto a padded desk. This is a mini Ziploc that came with another electronic. The batteries go in here. The one by itself means that it was already used at the zoo. Worst case, I can actually plug my second charger up. I actually have 4, because if you look, there's the blue batteries and there's the white ones. And I can't remember until I'm using them which one actually has longer battery life. But yeah, there's actually 2 of these. Usually what we do is I'll put one on Matt's desk, one on my desk, and then we'll charge both at the same time, because that one is dead, which is why it's separate, and then the ones in here means they're still good. Plus it leaves me with a cleaning cloth for like when it's raining at Dollywood, like you've already seen in that footage. Then I can clean the lenses back off, or like clean glasses off if need be, and put that in there. So I need to put that in here, and I guess it's going to go in here, and I'm just going to move that chocolate that I randomly found while packing that somebody shoved into my bag. But, oh, I could put it in that Ziploc right there where it's waterproof. But yeah, I need to get all the electronics in this bag because I'm trying to have as little bags as possible. Normally I would take like this bag and take some of that stuff out for like a really long trip where I'm going to be doing a lot of filming. Like, I do need to take this. But like when we went to the last cruise that we did, I did take this chest mount, and that's how I filmed swimming with the stingrays. You can see there's still salt water literally on that. There's probably salt water in that bowl. I need to take it out and clean it. But this is what I use sometimes to wrap the GoPro around a headset if I don't want to suction onto a window and have to clean the suction marks off before returning a rental or something like that. But I do actually need this for a different reason, so that's going to go with this. And then I've got some other mounts and accessories, a battery thing in there, and then this is the empty one right here that just has cleaning cloths in it. We normally just take that bag, but again, because we're going to have a small window in between going back to the vacation house and going to the assisted living ministry, I want to have as little bags as possible, like as few bags as possible. So I'm going to try to fit all of my relaxing stuff and electronic stuff in here. I did go ahead and pack Matt's clothes because he's showering at the vacation home. They're in my suitcase. And then I just laid his shoes with the suitcase. His belt is in the suitcase. I've already got my church bag packed, like a bag of just stuff for church, which has my extra charger in it. And then I also, let me move it over here because I have some stuff with addresses on it on my desk. Don't want to show you people's addresses. This is the old GoPro. Really need to figure out if we're going to like just keep it and like frame it or something, or if we're going to donate it or whatever. It already has all the stuff out of it. But yeah, I came back from Disney and it just up and decided it was not going to work anymore. The running joke is that it went swimming with stingrays and got mad because we brought it home afterwards. So yeah, it quit working after that. But there's like extra cords for plugging those bricks up with. This is a brick for like if I'm staying somewhere that doesn't have a USB port on a power strip to plug my phone up with. Which I probably won't use my phone a lot except for, that's a battery that needs charged too. I probably won't be plugging my phone up a lot except for using it for patterns, for the crochet patterns that I have. I have all digital copies. I need to print some of them off, but I have all digital copies. And I was able to find all of my old patterns again that I had taken years of collecting. I don't know why that's looking yellow when it's all the way on white. Anyways, yeah, let me just turn that down then. But this needs, I probably won't take this whole bag. And honestly, I won't even need like every battery. So I may just leave these here. Leave it here. Then I only need that cord, that brick, in that Ziploc with that, and this. This is my wearable GoPro in case I need to shoot some footage while I'm at the event. Because sometimes I'll do that for free for them. Just because we have experience with it. But yeah, I think that's all from my desk that I need because my travel Bible is going with me, so I don't need that. I don't need my planner. I don't need my editing notebook that has like all the plans of videos in editing order that I need to do because I'm not editing while I'm gone. So yeah, I think we're good to go on everything else from in here, and then I've still got a little over an hour until we find out plan A or plan B. Lunchtime update. These two are fully charged, so I'm going to unplug them. So option A, it was the outcome we were hoping for. We should be fine. We're just going to pick Matt up from work and then we're going to head to celebrate Sarah's birthday. In the meantime, like I said, that one's done. This one's still, I don't know if like it's the charger or if it's the batteries. I'm going to try moving that brick over there, pack those up, finish dishes, have lunch, get the girls through showers, get trash off, load up luggage, and go head to pick Matt up.